Howdy folks, Desert Horizons, AZ Off-Grid Unplugged RV Ranch. You're seeing me without my hat on, and you're also seeing the results of the beard. I've been thinking about shaving it off. I don't know. Sun's just about ready to go down. Let's see. This is weird. There we go. So, and my Ruger's just, where are you? This is, and my Ruger just finished dinner. Didn't you, puppy? Yes. What do you smell? What do you smell? I know it'd be cheaper in the long run to seal this thing up and keep this thing warm, but it's just a constant battle, because it's like you got a 12-inch by 12-inch hole just letting all the cold air in, and you're trying to battle it with heaters. That's why I cannot wait to build my cabin. I'm going to insulate the crap out of it. I wanted to ask, I know nothing about insulation, how to do it, the proper way to do it, or anything like that. I have no clue. I mean, I could watch as many videos as I want. None of them really talk about this. And that is, basically, it's not going to be quite a cement slab, but I'm going to have a cement slab down underneath the cabin. And then on top of that, I'm putting a 6-inch tall metal frame as my foundation. And then I want to insulate it fully. But I'm thinking that what I need to do is lay plastic down on top of the metal frame underneath where I'm going to put the insulation. Let's see if I can have something to represent that. Alright. Okay, picture this. This thing is welcome mat as my concrete slab. And then I'm going to build up, I have the wrong width, but oh well, deal. Build up my metal frame around it. And I'm thinking of laying plastic, a big sheet of plastic, to make sure that there's no air gaps or water gaps or anything, all the way around it. Like I said, I'm going to have joists every 2 feet going along. So the plastic will be up and down, up and down, up and down, and then on top of the plastic laying insulation. I'm thinking of laying rigid for the bottom 2 inches, and then some Roxull for the top 3 inches, whatever. And then putting the floor down on top of that, the wood floor down on top of the insulation and the plastic and the metal frame, and then building the cabin up from that. Or do I have that totally wrong on where I need to be putting the plastic? I've heard so many different reports. The main one from a guy named Matt Risinger on the Build Show says that there are many instances where you don't need to wrap your house at all. And I have kind of a weird situation here, in that most people down here in the desert are trying to insulate it to keep the cool air in and keep the hot air out. I don't care about that. I want the hot air in. I'm more interested in keeping it comfortable in the wintertime. So just like up north, where you try and keep as much of the heat in, that dictates which side you put the plastic wrap on or the facing on your insulation to keep moisture down. So I want to do the same thing here. What's the best preferred way? I cannot find the only references I've seen to anybody Insulating a cement concrete slab floor is putting just the ridge of stuff in and that's it on top of a concrete slab floor and then building up their floor on top of that. No mention at all about where to put the wrap, or if that would be a good idea or that would create mold. I have no idea. I have no idea at all. So if anyone has any expertise in that area for the desert, the southern deserts, to keep the heat in the winter. I don't care about keeping the warm out in the summer, because most of the summer my windows are going to be wide open. So that's the way I've run it the last 2 summers I've been here. The windows have been wide open all summer long, and I turn my swamp cooler on to cool me off if I need it. If you could put your ideas, opinions, suggestions, recommendations in the comments section and let me know. I mean, I've already decided how I'm going to do my concrete slab. I've already decided I'm going to put the metal frame foundation underneath the cabin, and I'm going to insulate it. I just need to know, where do I put the plastic? Underneath the insulation, on top of the insulation, or don't put any at all?